want to go to Congressman Mark Green of Tennessee, House Homeland Security Committee Chairman, many other key committees. Congressman, first off on this possibility of a shutdown and the new speaker trying to avoid it, potentially with the help of Democrats that, if you think about it, doomed the last speaker. Are you worried?
No, I'm not worried. I think he's got the votes from what I can tell. You know, it's a clean CR, so guys like myself and like you mentioned, the Freedom Caucus, we're gonna vote no on it. But I think he has the votes. It'll pass, and we'll keep going.
So do members of and some of your colleagues on the House Freedom Caucus conservative group not too keen on the last measure that Kevin McCarthy came up with that doomed him? You don't see that being repeated?
Well, right now, you know, our big concern is the border.
Sure.
I think it's our greatest national security threat. We wanted the border on there, and so I think our statement to make to the speaker is, look, let's get something for this. But no, I don't think that. I think he's going to get some grace that maybe Speaker McCarthy had already expired.
Let me ask you a little bit about the border. That's a big part of what you do as a Homeland Security Committee Chairman. And there's a great deal of worry, and maybe it got attention, Christopher Wray at the FBI saying, you know, maybe some undesirables have already snuck in. Are you convinced that's already happened?
Yeah, I don't see how you can assure the American people otherwise. We've got 1.8 million gotaways. We've got another 20% if you go with Ortiz's number, you know, the former border chief, that are here in the country. We don't even know who they are, never vetted. The CBP One app that was supposed to be the savior to the crisis has actually worsened the crisis, and there's minimal vetting of those individuals that come in at the ports of entry. So yeah, we have no way to assure the American people that there aren't Hamas cells right now in the country. And why else would Ray, raise that statement? It's a concern.
Indeed, Jake Sullivan did as well. I believe you were the first, when I had you on not too long ago, to raise this, and that was pre-Hamas attack on October 7th. Do you think that the Hamas attack back then has actually inspired those to get here and do God knows what?
Look, we are, as far as Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran go, we're the big Satan. Israel's the little Satan. So there's no doubt in my mind, there currently, I think it's been 46 or 47 drone or missile attacks on military, U.S. military personnel in the Middle East since all this started. There is no doubt in my mind that they're plotting against us. They've, in the past, attempted to assassinate, Iran has, American citizens. They hate us. We're the big Satan. And so, yeah, we're a target.
You know, while I have you, sir, because this is kind of your bellywig, we're learning now the State Department is renewing Iraq's electricity waiver that allows Iran essentially access to billions of dollars, up to $10 billion. What do you think of that?
I think any money that we funnel or allow Iran to get their hands on is going to continue to fund their war against Israel or their war against the United States and their war against the United States through their proxies. They're doing everything they can to destabilize the United States. This whole thing started because Saudi Arabia and Israel and the United States were negotiating an agreement, and Iran can't have that. So here we are. But they've really been our enemy since 1979. The sanctions should be put back on. Any funding that was promised for hostages should be blocked permanently, or is now blocked permanently. We have to continue that kind of pressure on Iran, or we're just going to embolden them more.
They obviously don't fear the threats, as you know, Congressman. It could be due to the fact that they're sitting on top of more than $20 billion themselves. That's in their hands and in their possession in their country. Now, there are tens of billions more out there that could be frozen, to your point, sir. But nothing is giving them pause because they have all that money right now.
Well, it's an excellent point, but very clearly when they threaten us, we should be retaliating. I think there are a lot more things we should be doing because of these drone attacks. That is a pretense, and we should respond much more aggressively with kinetic force in those situations.
All right, Congressman, very good seeing you again. Thank you again, sir.
Neil, take care.
All right.